6 years ago, I started doing work for Vietnam veterans to create an awareness for the wall they were building in Fall River. And once I got to know them, it changed my life.
All right, Dave from the Frame Center, another episode of Beyond the Frame. Tonight we're at the South Shore Arts Center, the opening of Brian Fox's exhibit. I think this is just really an amazing way to see the importance of art and how art tells stories, and this art is telling an incredible story.
I can't agree with Dave more. Hey, it's Jackson. There's something about the way Brian Fox captures a person's soul. You can feel it behind the eyes of almost every photo. I was shooting for Dave, got 2 paintings in, and I needed a break. This is amazing, heavy, meaningful, and powerful work.
Veterans would make their way into the studio and then share their story. And I know these guys don't do that. And I'm not a vet. I play with paint for a living, so it's an honor and it's very humbling to have these guys come into the studio and start talking.
Thomas Michael Burke was one of the veterans he worked with. He served in Vietnam from 1966 to 1967. Thank you, sir.
There were over 1,500 pilots killed and so many wounded, because you can see how the bullet holes are, and look at the spray. This picture here, he's captured the faces. Here the guy is wounded. This guy is trying to get him on. These 2 guys, look at him. Get him up, get him up.
It's their reaction to it, the emotion behind it. And it's hard for me, not to get worked up, but you see that and you go, how do these guys are hurting. How do you not help them? So if they're helped by a painting, why not do more?
My friend Barry Invernizzi felt that people seeing the show was very important. When I asked him about sponsorship, he jumped at the chance.
I'm very much a patriot. I appreciate that anybody who has served in the military, as well as any form of service to the country.
If you've been on the South Shore for a while, you've likely seen his truck driving around with the flags flying.
God bless America.
You could tell these works really make people feel. So I asked this woman, who I could tell was feeling something, what she was feeling.
I'm feeling the horror of it all, and their eyes. I don't know how he got that in their eyes. The fear. This one's very sad. He's got tears in his eyes. It's just making me feel like we'll never know what this experience was really like for these men and how much we owe them in our lives.
I think this show really shows what art can do and the importance of art in our community. Get down, check it out, and make sure that if you run into any veterans, you thank them for their service.
If I don't get it right, it's disrespectful. And these guys have been disrespected too long.